Okay, have and have not fans. I think this is probably like my third or fourth video on this same subject, but again, the more I think about it and kind of look over just some different evidence in the episodes, the more I think about the Malone shootout, the Malone restaurant shootout between Warlock and his crew versus the Malones. And I'm thinking I've done the video about who will die this season, who will die in the shootout, will Erica die? And honestly, well, dang, at this rate, I should have just made a video about every single character. But let's just talk about Mitch for a second. And again, I was talking with my mom last night about, what's possibly going to happen in the next couple episodes, because it seems like, based off the preview for this Tuesday's episode, I would say maybe on the 29th, which is ironically enough my birthday, we might get the episode of the actual shootout, because I feel this week is going to be the setup. Basically on the 22nd, I think it's going to be the setup, where Mitch puts Candace in place, and then Erica's on the other side of the table, Warlock walks in, and I think the cliffhanger ending is going to be those three at the table, and maybe somebody bust out a gun. And then on the 29th, in the following episode, is where we actually get the legit shootout and then the aftermath of it. So again, Mitch was telling Candace, stay low, my boys are good, like the Malone group is pretty good at what they do, but I feel like it's going to be major collateral damage here. And again, my mom said this and it just blew my mind. I mean, I didn't really even think about it. What if Mitch got shot? Like what if he legit got shot? Which is ironic. Again, this show is full of karma and irony, because everything that Mama Rose has wanted to do since episode 1 of this season is to get back at her son almost being shot, because he was shot at. So again, it goes back to the video I just posted recently about what if Veronica, Melissa has the grandchild, and then it turns out the grandchild is gay, and then after everything Veronica did in spite of her son, she wanted to have a pure, well, it's almost like she's trying to breed a purebred dog. It's like, my grandson is going to carry on the family name. So after everything she's done, it turns out the grandson is gay. Kind of like Mama Rose doing everything to, I guess you could say, remind Savannah, Georgia about the Malones and that you should never mess with one. And because her grandson was shot at but wasn't shot, he ends up getting shot anyway. So what would that do to the overall plot? Put it this way. Mama Rose is talking about raining hell down on Savannah to begin with. I don't know the fact that, Warlock is coming right to her restaurant. So, if she does get killed off there, then Mama Rose might just, leave things be because everything is how it's supposed to be. However, there's a lot going down if, let's say, Mitch does get shot. If Mitch gets shot, it's over. I feel like, game over. It's going to be a major crime wave, or just a rampage in the Malones throughout Savannah, Georgia to re-exert their power. And that actually leads into another video I might do as well about Mama Rose and Catherine. It turns how they're both, kind of like calm mama bears, but if their children or cubs get hurt, they turn into, dangerous grizzlies. I feel like the same thing applies here. So if Mitch does get shot, and let's say War is the one to shoot him, or one of his crew members, then I think it's game over. Like literally everybody's going to die. I feel like, it's going to be a major bloodbath that's like a blood tsunami, and nobody's going to be escaping. I don't mean like every single character in the haves and the have-nots is going to die, but I feel like it's not going to be pretty. My question is, will Mama Rose, how will she be at the restaurant? I feel like she will be at the restaurant. In terms of being part of the actual shootout, I don't think so, because again, I feel like, she's the leader and she lets her crew do, takes care of the dirty work. Like with Candace, she was the one who was, talking Candace down right when the boys were, putting her on the ground and had the gun to her face. So again, I feel like Mama Rose is like the ring leader, while her crew members and family are the ones who do the dirty work. Even though I would think, given the fact that, Warlock was the one that almost shot her grandson, maybe she would like to take the, the winning bullet, so to speak, and shoot him. But at the end of the day, I really don't think she'll be there, because some people are like, oh, Mama Rose is going to get shot. I don't think that's the case. That's just personally my take on the situation. But whatever happens is going to be major. So if Mitch does get shot or killed, or whatever the case may be, I feel like Savannah, Georgia is going to be in for a major torrent of blood, because Mama Rose is going to be out to kill. Even if she shoots up everybody in the restaurant that was responsible for Mitch being shot and or killed, Savannah, Georgia is not going to have a happy day within the next 24 hours. Let's put it that way. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Mitch will be shot, killed, or pretty much impaled with a bullet? If he is, do you think Mama Rose is going to just rain hell down on Savannah even worse than what she told Jim?